till Sam died. "Grayson, please," I called, resorting to pleading. It always came back to pleading. "You're already late, and in another half hour I will be too. Let's go!" His footsteps thundered down the stairs and right into the kitchen, as though he had just waited for me to start begging. His blonde hair was unkempt, his backpack dragged behind him, and a scowl was plastered to his face. "Thank you," I pushed out with my exasperated sigh and turned to grab the paper bag. "I made you—" "Great," Grayson mumbled, snatching the bag off the counter and throwing it unceremoniously into his backpack. "Let's go so you can stop your bitching." Our therapist told me I shouldn't let him talk to me like that, even if it did come from a place of sadness and anger. "Grayson, what did I tell you about cursing at me?" I scolded, following her instructions in a stern, even voice. "Like I give a shit," he replied, a bold challenge displayed in his tone. "Let's go." God give me strength. I pressed my eyes shut and pinched the bridge of my nose as he barreled out of the kitchen to the front door, swinging it open and leaving the house. I was trying to be patient and understanding, but every day brought me closer to a place of being fed up. Maybe today would be that day.
"You have such an eye for this," Mrs. Worthington complimented, as I carefully positioned the vase of silk tulips on a living room end table. With a kind smile plastered to my face, I laid a book next to the vase and stood back to marvel at my masterpiece. It was the little things that helped sell a house. Some people believe it's the bigger picture: a redesigned landscape, a knocked-down wall, a refurnished living room. But sometimes all it takes is the turn of a couch and a vase of fake flowers. "This looks good," I assessed, nodding confidently. "I think we'll sell this weekend. My guess is 3 offers.
God, I hope so.
"Oh, that would be fantastic."
Mrs. Worthington clutched at her chest, a watery smile on her face.
"I really do hate to give the place up, you know."
I did know. She'd only mentioned the fact 3,000 times since I took her on as a client at the beginning of the year. "I know you do." I smiled sympathetically, nodding as I laid the throw pillows just so on the couch. "If you can avoid sitting on the couch until after Saturday, that would be perfect."
"Of course, dear."
She bobbed her head in agreement before continuing.
"Mr. Worthington and I always wanted to have a family in this house. It's meant for that, but—"
she sighed sadly.
"It just wasn't in the cards for us, I guess."
I couldn't say it was a sentiment I could ever sympathize with. Children were never something I wanted for myself. I was always a better aunt. But I could warp my own failed life dreams to relate to hers, and I nodded my understanding. "I bought my house right before Brad left," I replied, reminding myself of the personal heartache. "Double sinks kinda suck when you're on your own." What a crappy year it's been.
"Brad is such a jerk name,"
Mrs. Worthington sneered with a disapproving shake of her head. "I wish someone had told me that before I let him propose," I laughed, before clapping my hands together. "Okay, so, Saturday, I'll bring by some coffee and donuts. I'll have Grayson with me, if that's okay. He has drum lessons immediately after, so I figured—" Waving both of her wrinkled hands, Mrs. Worthington dismissed my apologetic tone.
"Stop, honey. I never mind when your nephew is around. You know that. He's a good boy."
It's true. Grayson was a great kid, for everybody else. He used to be for me, too. But now... "Thank you," I replied gratefully. "Well, I think that's everything for today. Do you need me to run you through anything? Or I could just call you tomorrow with some reminders." With a shake of her head, the older woman flashed me with a warm smile.
"Nope, I think we're good. Thank you so much for everything, Tabitha. I know what you're going through."